JNC started as an idea. It started on a dining table. How do we change the narrative? How do we find a company that can not only provide solutions for Nigeria, but for the long-term transformation and reverse medical tourism and the brain drain that started a long time ago? And to do that, we needed to partner with some of the best OEMs in the global space, but beyond that, build local capacity for after-sales service. So we pride ourselves with providing cutting-edge after-sales service, which is not just installing the equipment, but maintaining the equipment and giving people that total cost of ownership and ensuring that it has great outcomes. So we're a patient-centric company that thinks about the long-term objectives of the hospitals and the doctors and how they really want to change the narrative. And we have, through strategic partnerships, with our clients and of course with our various original equipment manufacturers, been able to do that.
The real thing was driven by passion, knowing that having worked previously in pharma, which was really the front end of medicine, if we'll call it, seeing the back end, which is the operational side, when you talk about theaters and everything at the back, it was really an eye-opener, and it was clear to us that there was a need for a partner that would support the diagnostic and interventional capabilities of our clinicians.
I've been with JNCI for 6 years. I joined October 2017, and it's been a wonderful ride ever since. I know most of our customers in healthcare, they want to have the best equipment in their facilities, which we provide, and they want to have it to have access to it at an affordable pricing.
So several things drive us. What really is most important for us is our after-sales service, which starts from the acquisition of equipment, installing it properly, but most importantly, ensuring that people can use it, and we spend a lot of time training both the doctors, the nurses who use the equipment to optimally use it and get good outcomes. So we pride ourselves of being different, and that's a differentiating factor for us, that you can rely on us not in the short term but in the long term.
One of the things I've enjoyed with them, especially with the CSSD, is their very high rate of responsiveness. Once you call them, you can be sure that within a very short time they will be there. And the one thing that has remained consistent with them is that you can be very sure of the quality of what you are buying. You can be very sure of the quality of the maintenance that will be offered. Okay, and then you can also be sure of the quality of training. Okay, that would be offered.
JNCI has just been important at every step of the way regarding how we, even as Iwosan and Iwosan Lagoon hospitals, think about being able to deliver services to the benefit of Nigerians. I think JNCI has done a marvelous job in really being able to deliver equipment and service equipment for, I'll say, across the multi-specialist spectrum. We also work together to equip and upgrade operating rooms, ICUs in our Lagoon hospitals, to make sure that we were also very much at the cutting edge of, at the time, what we were even calling surgery for the future, with minimally invasive surgery.
When I started as the Chief Medical Director of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, I just asked them, I said, okay, please, Madam Claire, could you help me do an assessment of the hospital? And in no time, she was in Zaria with all her team, and then they spent like 2 days doing the needs assessment of the hospital, because I came in as a Chief Medical Director and I needed to have a plan for the hospital, and they did that for me for free at no cost. So you can understand that. 2 months ago, the MD of JNC just popped into my office and said, hi, she wants to see the equipment that they supplied to the hospital, just, on a casual note. And then when we went through the equipment, she said, okay, we need to do this, we need to do this. And then behold, she has started sending some of our staff to do all those things for us. So I think JNCI is not just a company, but it's a partner.
Alliance Hospital have been in partnership with JNCI over the years, and they've been a source of support in terms of provision of critical medical equipment for us as a hospital. I've seen them, compete with some of the best companies in the world. And not just in terms of supplying the medical equipment, but the after-sale service.
The growth has been extremely deliberate, and extremely focused. I think the biggest focus, and that has really been clear, has been being able to create a proudly Nigerian company with Nigerian engineers. And I think that has been extremely important to those of us who work in the space.
JNCI is efficient, purpose-driven, and dependable partners.
One of our strengths, if I must say, is the fact that we've been strong advocates within the ecosystem, and by doing that, we are also able to work with up-and-coming initiatives and things that are being done along the lines of medical technology.
I think some other things that have really made us different is that we realized that the federal government at some stage there were challenges with getting budget for capital expenditure. A lot of it was going on recurrent expenditure, and the teaching hospitals needed cutting-edge technology. So we came in and started public-private partnerships. So we did a lot of PPPs with the University College Hospital Ibadan, with the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital, Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital, and so far we've touched over 20,000 lives through providing cutting-edge diagnostic equipment. But that wasn't enough for us. We wanted to do more than diagnosis and go into intervention. And therefore, you see, we are the leader in terms of the installed base for cardiac cath labs across Nigeria. And it's really, a eureka moment for us that we've gone from diagnosis to intervention. And that really is changing the narrative.
We've always had a very good relationship with JNCI because they contribute to the strategic thinking process. And when the plan is hatched, they come to find out how they can key into it rather than operate in parallel. For a forward-thinking private sector organization that is embedded in health sector, and JNCI is always there, lending their voice from the private sector and from what they understand is happening in the state, across the country, and in the sub-region and globally.
We haven't been disappointed at all. I mean, our first big deal with JNCI was when we bought a CT scan from them for the Garki Hospital, our PPP hospital. And do you know something? Almost 15 years on, this is working. It's our workhorse as a CT scan. So they've kept it going for this long to the benefit of the patients, the nation, and the hospitals. The company, to me, represents one of the greats in Nigeria upon whom we hope to become giants, because every nation deserves giants in their healthcare space.
JNCI, they are very resolute. They are one of our partners that are at the top of their game. They assist virtually almost all the institutions in the country. With the coming up of JNCI, a lot has changed. I will want to use this medium to thank JNCI for providing one of our institutions in the country, that is Maiduguri, with Versa HD. It is one of the high-tech machines, I think the first in West Africa, that is currently up and running in Maiduguri.
And that's really, for all of us, very fulfilling. Not only are we providing the equipment, but the capacity building, the training that's required for the multifaceted team, a multidisciplinary team of radiation oncologists, medical physicists, and of course the radiation techs, and to be able to get everybody to the right level to not only use the equipment to get great outcomes.
One of our values here in JNCI is value for life, and it's one thing that drives us as an organization. Because we think of the fact that we're intentional about saving lives, we're intentional about improving healthcare and the healthcare space both in Nigeria and West Africa as much as we can. it translates into how we deal with our people, how intentional we are about people. We have JNCI Academy, where we have identified the right kind of skills that we want to develop in our people. So JNCI Academy is vested in developing our people in our soft skills area and also in product knowledge areas.
I came in as a front desk executive, and over the years, that was in like 2010, I just finished NYSC at that point. I came in as a front desk executive in the customer experience department. In Nigeria, we know the way the healthcare sectors, we know the way they operate in Nigeria. So we JNCI, being a part of the healthcare sector, making positive impact, positive change, it gives me joy to see that I'm able to satisfy my customer.
JNCI to me is an amazing company. It's where anybody who wants to become something in this field of biomedical engineering or want to do anything in healthcare is want to be at the moment.
The growth of JNCI has been tremendous, and when we look back from how we started and for where we are now, JNCI has been able to cover different regions. Because before, when we started, we were only local and based in Lagos, but now we've covered the entire Nigeria, and then now we've moved to West Africa.
JNCI is a very, very active organization. There is no dull moment. A lot of the new companies that come on board, they don't even make it up to 5 years. But here, as an indigenous medical equipment company, we are here celebrating 20 years. So, it's an enduring institution.
I have transformed personally as a human being. I can't but owe a lot of it to JNC International. The environment here gives you the opportunity to give back to society, to impact the world, and at the same time get paid for doing that.
I did 2008 for GNC. I happy, why, and I mean the first happy to GNC or my own prayer every day GNC, it'll go off.
So the Institute is quite willing or wishing to congratulate the JNCI and to show our willingness to continue to partner with them at all time and to congratulate them on this their 20th anniversary.
Happy 20th anniversary JNCI.
Happy 20th anniversary JNCI.
Just, not just do I congratulate you, I'm very thankful for you and for all that you do. And I do pray that, as we think forward into the next 20 years of JNCI, we will see even double this effort.
Happy 20th anniversary JNCI.
Happy 20th anniversary JNCI. Wish you many happy returns. We look forward to exciting more years ahead together. God bless.
On behalf of the board and management, I want to say a very happy 20th anniversary to the entire JNCI team. You guys are absolutely amazing. We couldn't have gotten here without you. May God bless you. To all our wonderful clients and partners, the sky is the limit. Watch this space. We will make sure we change the narrative together.
Happy 20th anniversary JNCI!